Ah, just another day at Blockbuster. Oh, we've gone bankrupt. Oh well, it was fun, but I guess this is it. See you later, Blockbuster video. Oh my god.
Have you ever wondered where all the unwanted things go? All the useless garbage we throw out that we don't need anymore? Well, let's find out on Space Trash!
So this is where all the unwanted things go. Well, might as well just review some movies. Which one should... what about... Nah... No, that'd be boring.
Sorry about that. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Dave.
What does that stand for?
Nothing, that's just my name.
Oh. So, could you help me pick what movie I should review?
Sure. What about that one?
Alright, I guess we'll talk about Snakes on a Plane then. Snakes on a Plane is a movie about, well, snakes on a plane. The film came out back in 2006 and quickly amassed a cult following even before the movie came out. You see, this was one of the first films to be hyped into oblivion on the internet, and even though the film finished shooting in 2005, people on the internet were like, oh, what about if this happened and this happened? And you know what? New Line Cinema freaking just went and did it. They got reshoots, 5 days of reshoots, and put in extra scenes, such as the famous one with the famous line,
I have had it with these snakes on this
Boy.
plane.
yeah. And even though these additions put the film from a PG-13 to an R rating, New Line Cinema just said, yeah, whatever. The writer David D'Alessandro got the idea back in 1992 when he read about how Indonesian brown tree snakes would climb into cargo planes in World War II. And honestly, this guy is just inspiring. Most people just get an idea for a film, they're like, that would be cool, and then just never do anything with it. This guy freaking just wrote the thing and then got it made. Yeah, it was a lot of years later and a lot of time and effort, but that just makes it even more inspiring. He wasn't even a writer, he was a University of Pittsburgh administrator who just had an idea and just went through with it. So yeah, and if you're wondering how Samuel L. Jackson got onto the project, well, basically, he just read the name of the title and was like, yeah, I'll do it. But let's stop talking about what happened before the film and start talking about what happens in the film.
I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
Snakes on a Plane is about, well, like I said, snakes on a plane. Our story follows our main guy, Samuel L. Jackson, as the FBI agent who's trying to escort this guy on a plane because he's witnessed a murder by a mob. The beginning of this movie is insane. I swear to God, it starts with a motorbike trick montage. I mean, of course it does, it's a mid-2000s movie. And then we cut to this guy just witnessing a murder of this mob boss just brutally murdering this guy. It's insane, honestly. And then in the next scene, the mob track this guy down, and then of course Samuel Jackson saves the day. But then he says this line.
You witnessed a murder and didn't tell anybody. Why didn't you call the police?
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. How would he know that he witnessed the murder if he didn't tell anyone? I don't know, but that just shows that this movie does not care at all how stupid it is and any plot holes, because, I mean, come on, just look at the title. Anyway, let's just skip to the good part. So, Samuel Jackson is trying to escort this guy on a plane, but the mob's trying to kill him. So, the mob gets snake pheromones, sprays them on snakes, puts them on the plane, and then the snakes go crazy and kill everyone. That's literally it. That's the story, basically. But it's the way this movie pulls it off, which is very different to how other movies would of the so bad that it's good kind of genre. And then it got me thinking, is this movie even so bad that it's good? Well, let's figure it out. So yeah, this movie, you kind of have your usual cast of characters. You got...
I'm skipping this bit because it's boring.
But this movie, which is different from other B movies, is the characters aren't just, here's a character, don't like him or her, I don't know, whatever, and then they die, and everyone's like, woo, they're dead. But this film just kind of takes it a different way and makes the characters a bit more likable. I mean, sure, you've got the annoying British guy and a couple others like the creepy co-pilot, like I said, but I don't know, this film just feels a little different, and you're kind of rooting for the characters to win. But yeah, you're pretty much just rooting for Samuel L. Jackson. So yeah, like I said, a lot of the characters I don't want to die, but oh boy, the ones that do. Let's start with the first kill, and oh, can't show that one on YouTube. Let's just go to the second kill, and can't really show that one either, but let's just say a guy pees on the snake, and well, you can figure out what happens. Also, just for another thing about how this movie just hits home how it doesn't care, the snakes freaking tear apart wires in the plane and make it malfunction. Like, do these snakes work at NASA or what? I don't get it. But yeah, the most fun part of the film is after the pilot dies, and then it just goes absolute chaos. Snakes are coming out everywhere, people dying left and right, this one kid gets bit, this one girl is going to puke in a bag and a snake comes out and like bites her face off. It's just so crazy. And then, I kid you not, Samuel Jackson pulls out a taser, and no, he doesn't shoot them, he just starts tasing them, like just you know what I mean? The film goes on as expected. I mean, it's called Snakes on a Plane, how much could you do with that concept? And the film ends by the characters tying themselves to the floor, smashing the windows and all the snakes flying out. Yeah, no, they don't pull out guns and start going to the snakes, that would be boring. You know, they gotta smash the windows. And boom! This film also does the weird mid-2000s thing of, yeah, I play video games so I can land a plane, and then he ends the plane. And yeah, that's pretty much how the film ends. But oh no, there's a twist ending. Samuel L. Jackson pulls the gun out and pow pow pow! Like, look at that. Whoa, no. Oh no, the main character's dead. Oh, never mind, he has a bulletproof vest on, because that's always a twist that we want to see. We want to see the bulletproof vest, like we saw in Kick-Ass, and like we saw in other films, like this one. Yeah, I don't want to look for any more, like, just like that one. Anyway, so yeah, that's how it ends, and actually, I forgot one thing. It ends with Samuel L. Jackson on a freaking surfboard. Like, how freaking cool is that? But anyway, that was Snakes on a Plane, so let's take a trip to the shelf and let's rank this thing. So yeah, that was my review for Snakes on a Plane. Let's get to the pros and cons. So starting with the pros, I want to say that this film was so fun and goofy and just all around a good time. I mean, a lot of people say it was predictable and you don't even need to watch the film, you just need to read the title and you already know what happens. And yeah, but I mean, how much can you do with the premise of snakes on a plane? I mean, just come on. It's a good watch. I don't understand why people have this opinion, because it's like, yeah, of course it's going to be goofy and it's going to be freaking predictable, but I mean, what's wrong with that? Come on, Samuel L. Jackson being a badass, that's just a pro in my book. Now let's go over to the cons. So, I do kind of get that thing of, it is predictable. I know I was just defending that like 2 seconds ago, but it is predictable. Come on, it's Snakes on a Plane. And also, when I said Samuel L. Jackson's a badass, he is, but also he stole the show. And again, that's not a bad thing, but if he wasn't in this film, I would forget about this so fast. It's Samuel L. Jackson's fault that this film is just up there with a lot of other memorable films. Also, the name makes it memorable. But all round, this film is just such a great film to have on TV on like a Saturday night when it's raining and there's just nothing better to do. So yeah, I like this film. Anyway, let's rank this one. So this show, we have a rating system. Let's just roll the clip.
Okay, so originally I wanted to do a big 3D rendered animation for this segment, but I don't have much time and I want to get this video out soon. So I'm just going to do it like this, and then I'll probably make a better one for episode 2. Okay, so this is how the rating system works for Space Trash. So we go by a 1 to 10 rating system, but we have equivalents to make it more fun, I guess. So a 1 to 2 would be eject, because we're going to shoot that puppy out into space because it's so bad. 3 to 4 is the bargain bit, because yeah, that's where you're going to find these kind of films. 5 to 6 is going to be in the rent it section, and that's where I recommend you rent it. 7 to 8 is a employee recommendation shelf, which is where I say, okay, I don't care about the other ones, watch this film. And 9 to 10 is the holy VHS shelf, where only the greatest go. Okay, cool.
So yeah, for Snakes on a Plane, I'm going to put it in the rent it section. If you haven't seen this already, then go get some friends round and... Oh wait, no, you can't do that, there's COVID. Get some friends on Discord and freaking watch this film. It's just good and you'll be entertained for 2 hours. So yeah, there's my review for Snakes on a Plane.
Hey dog, get some ice cream? Only a spoonful.
But yeah, that was Space Trash episode 1. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun and a lot of headaches making it. Yeah, I don't really know why, but this is the kind of content that I want to produce from now on. I don't want it to just be the same as all the other video essays where it just blends into the background, where it's just me going, so yeah, this is a movie that I like. No, I want to do freaking all that going on, you know? But yeah, this episode was rough around the edges. I mean, obviously it's going to be episode 1. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing this all on my own. This is my freaking bedroom. Like, yeah. I don't know what to say other than thank you for watching so freaking much. I'm so glad that you made it this far into the video, because I would probably clicked off earlier. If you want to help me, then buy a freaking shirt, bro. Look at the back. Oh, buy a shirt, because these things are nice. I'm not just saying that because I made them. I really like them, and my friends like them too. All the money that I make from these shirts goes straight back into making these freaking videos, because these lights, I feel like they're going to explode any second. Like, let me just like, these are like cheap Amazon lights that I got for like 50 quid like 10 years ago. Like, these are gonna break, I'm telling you. I literally just broke my tripod, like holding it like, whoa.